Okay, hello. I just realized there's no sound going on. Now there's sound as soon as I start talking. Okay, I'll have to wait till I get in the game to turn down the audio. So let's get there as quickly as we can. We're going to do a begin story. I just noticed that I just realized why there's a snake around the bottle. Okay. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century. This is fictionalized Eastern Europe, by the way. They said that in the disclaimer. Okay.
Thank you all for coming here today.
I was waiting for me to
say
touch
goodbye
things.
to my Lisa.
Oh, I have to click.
I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride. Yet, I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young?
18XX, so you don't know exactly when it. I would have done 18XX to 18YY, so you could be doubly unsure of when it was.
Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Okay, let's see if I can go into the settings now. I can. The music's already turned down quite low. I'm guessing until I came in here and adjusted it, it was treating it as if it was 100%. We're going to turn this down a little bit and turn this down a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put it here so there's less noise going on. I did an unboxing of this, and I've actually played pretty deep into it because I was recording it before. But then I was pushing myself real to play it. I was like enjoying myself and playing it a lot. But I did it late. I did it when I was kind of sleep deprived, and I was making lots of mistakes, clicking things that I didn't intend to click, making decisions that I misunderstanding options, stuff like that. So I scrapped all those videos, and so I'm starting again. I'm going to try to avoid the binging, which is part of the reason I do the YouTube stuff. Avoiding binging is not as easy as avoiding just nothing, bottoming out. The YouTube thing keeps me from getting a point where I'm never gaming. And let's be clear, the gaming or not gaming's not the big issue. That's symptomatic of a mental state. And I have actually got the diagnosis for depression now, and I'm on an antidepressant. That helps a lot too. But the two cases with video gaming that I notice, and the binging still a problem, but also bottoming out and just never doing anything. So the YouTubing, I've said this before and other things, is my way to moderate and keep myself in the middle where I'm playing games regularly, but I'm not playing them too much and I'm not playing them too little. I've gotten a little bit of loose recently because I'll play some games off video because they're like not a great fit for the YouTube thing. I'm kind of thinking the Atelier games are like that, so I'll probably do Atelier 2 and 3 off on their own. But yeah, Anyway, so that was my case of me running into binging when I'm doing the thing that's supposed to stop me from binging, and why I'm starting over from scratch. Okay, so these are different things that you need. These are going to give you skill points here. Every time we rank up from experience, we also can put 5 points out. Uh, these will give you certain requirements. There are certain requirements in some dialogues for doing certain things. And we have science and knowledge, literature, art, and working with people. I think we're going to be able to get a 10 in one of these and a 5 in another. I think we could possibly get 5 in all of them, but I'm not sure of that. But knowing what I want to do, I'm going to go with try musician and writer is what I'm going to try to focus on. I'll try to build up doctor in the game. I do know that for one of the things I want, I need to get to the art. And that's all art, not just music. But we're going to talk about musician here. Is try to get art up to 20. But I can do that over time. Anyway, here we go.
A famous musician.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't
You
autoplay.
should have seen her with her
I
fiddle
could set
when
it
she
to
was
do
only
that.
5. The instrument was half her size. But when she played, oh Lord, did your heart start filling up?
So she played it like a cello at the time then, probably.
Such a bright girl. Always a top
I
student.
guess cello's even bigger.
Always the pride of her parents.
Or maybe that's a bass. I'm a little bit distracted and on a tangent, if you haven't noticed.
By the time she graduated.
Right. So I'm going to get thirst for the... We could do thirst or scientific, but we can't do politician. We're going to do thirst for the written word.
Lisa must have read every book there was in the school's library.
Okay.
To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties.
It would.
I can't
At the
tell you
time.
how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country, if someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
We're going to go back to passionate artist. True friend would be politician type
The
stuff.
violin talents aside,
I think this might actually be the most we get. I think we get a 10 and a 5.
what everybody truly knew
Or
her
3
by
5s.
was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place. It felt like it spoke to you alone. Haunting, otherworldly, beautiful.
So that'll give me a
Tia
head
was my
start on some
favorite
things.
niece. Let us raise a glass to her.
Also, every time you're able to use one of the interactions that requires a certain level, it gets you
Pour some
experience.
vodka for Korda, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
Now, my problem with most vampire video games is that they don't tell a
When I
vampire
was a little
story.
girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
Oh, right, I have to click things. Like I said, most video games, vampire video games, don't actually tell vampire stories. Like, some do. Vampire Bloodlines got close. There's a couple of adventure stories now I think Vampire the Masquerade does, like Swan Song maybe, and some of the text-based ones. But by and large, if you see a vampire game, it's actually going to be something like a shooter or a Souls-like or whatever. So it's that sort of genre with vampire aesthetics, which is not what I pick up those for. So it feels a little bit disappointing when
My
I
mother
have
used
to
to
do
sing
that.
me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Okay. We look a mess. Now, when I said most vampire games are not
Dear
vampire
Lord.
stories, this one, as far as I've gotten into, is the exception. It is really good.
Mom? Cola? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton.
That I don't know what the embalming practices were in the 19th century Eastern Europe.
Like I slept for days.
Oh, that too, yeah. Okay.
I can't see further than my own fingers.
Yeah, we don't have like night vision. Well, maybe we do.
The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this? Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell.
Yep, blood in
This
the...
feels too real to be a dream.
Okay, anything else?
My medical journal from the academy, and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Okay. Okay, we have humanity and we have nihilism. We will end up picking up some nihilism, but you can raise both. They don't push each other away. All right, inventory, if you look over here. Kerosene lamp, we can use it. Oh, everything's dark. There we go, we can see again. Handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Liza by her father. There will be places we need the lantern.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here. Locked.
Jammed. Walk away. I think this is a but thou must situation. I don't think we have any option to wait this out.
Locked. Hello? Anyone? Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help. Are you still there?
Suggest
Maybe you
signs?
can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no. Thank goodness.
Can
Can you help me open the door? Thank
Cool.
you. Thank you so much.
And, ooh, things twist a little bit. Nothing happens.
Will you help me?
One knock.
What is it that you want from me?
The world's twisting. There's a little bit slight rocking to it. I didn't notice, at least not consciously, when I played this before. Let's try money.
I'm not wealthy, but I know some people who can lend me money, and
Okay. How about treatment?
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
Well, unfortunately not day anymore for you, but you don't know that yet.
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Dangerous thing to be suggesting to random voiceless entity that's basically blackmailing you, extorting you for its help.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Yelizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
But the formality with which she says that makes it seem like she knows that. Lock sounds. And green smoke.
What the
That
hell is this?
can't be good.
I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
Let's see here. There is no log, so I can't go back. It's like, my shoulder's burning, I think is what it basically said. Okay,
It's open.
so we can move forward.
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Okay. Oh! So, we can go here. We just ranked up. It gets harder and harder. So we get 5 points. If we put this into here, we should have enough to get some bonus XP in this situation. I think we will not have enough for, there's definitely an example on here. This is a fast heading start against other things I want. I'll probably focus on the other two from here.
I'm not going back in there.
Is there more past here?
I'm not going back in there.
Yep.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Ugh.
What a peculiar painting.
Ah! Oh, we probably could have got more XP if we had the history. Okay. But we don't. We're going to do...
The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
Too bad we don't have History 7.
It smells like death here.
What a
There's
coincidence.
someone running in here. I could live on this for a week.
Huh. So we're going to pick up a little bit of nihilism if we do this. I think we will.
After all that has happened, I
Morality.
think I deserve this.
You need to be at certain... two nihilism. It's not much. We're going to gain mostly a humanity. The nihilism is like a little bit more selfish, a little bit
The
more...
mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Remove the
We live
covers.
in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Mm-hmm. Reflects everything but you. Okay, so we get... When we learn something new, it gets put right here. This, interpreting dreams, many dreams seriously, take dreams seriously and see them as signs, premonitions, warnings of what might happen to them. I feel like this is a little bit similar to Black Book, where you had a lot of the lore things, and it would translate into, it would put dialogue situations where you had to know your lore to be able to get extra XP, and I think this is going to be somewhat similar. We've got the rank increase, and then of course all the tutorials show up here, but yeah. I don't think I've ever pulled the cover off the mirror before. Okay.
Eerie.
Yeah. Science 3. Okay, so we have neither Science 0 and History 0.
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
I mean, what's the worst that could be? Oh,
What in heavens is all this?
what's the worst it could be? It can't be that bad, can
I
it?
will make
Oh,
sense
look,
of all
it's
this
a
later.
party. A rich people's party that you just showed up in a muddy dress. Oh dear.
Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Yeah, you might.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
She must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know what you're talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
Really? I think you just made that up.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Okay. Okay. Doesn't look like it can go that way. It looks like I'm blocked off.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
What? Do you mean dull your fangs? What does that mean? We can turn this off. Watch this.
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry.
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry. I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices. Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy. Come over here. I don't bite.
I'm sure you do.
Hello?
Apologize for interrupting.
Hello? I'm terribly sorry
Uh-oh.
for it.
Deteriorated. I should have introduced myself.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice.
Oh. But something else improved.
Look at you, poor thing. You
wonder
must
which
be
one I
fresh out of the ground.
Wonder which one I improved with.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd...
Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to click that. I'd love to
Hussar,
something.
be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused.
His voice sounds a lot younger than I would expect it to be for the role he's playing. Then again, he looks pretty young because vampire.
If I recall my first day correctly,
Excuse
your
me.
head must be killing you.
I coughed.
Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner.
She definitely got turned at an older age because she has laugh lines and creases in her forehead.
Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
And crow's feet.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet.
The
and
the
thick
glass
and
is filling and
tastes
the
like cherry
gauge
and
there is
wild strawberries.
there. We're all
Thank
filled
you.
up.
I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
It's Orlova.
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
When you're healthy, hold shift to increase your walking pace. Okay, objective. Change into an evening dress.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
You can read to increase your points and
Another
things.
cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
Well, it can't. That had to be a trick mirror, right? Anyway, time for a new video, I think. See you in a little bit.